Hello, I'm constitutional attorney Catherine Henry. Welcome to this week's segment of Friday's Freedom Fighting Tools. Today, we're going to look at some freedom fighting tools relating to elections because our main topic of the week has been your ability to be on the ballot. Do you have a right to be a candidate? And what does the Constitution say about ballot access? Well, we went into depth on Tuesday during our full episode and also discussed it in quite a bit more detail yesterday in our Constitution segment recap. So today we're not going to go over all those aspects, but to follow up and give you some related freedom fighting tools, we're going to take a look at a few different links. So let's see here. All right. And I forgot I have to make this extremely large for you guys to be able to see this way. So bear with me as I do that. Okay, so this is the first link that I want to discuss with you. I actually think I might be doing these backwards, but at any rate, there's only 4 links. So this is the first one I wanted to discuss because I pointed this out the other day, but this is from Michigan. If you don't live in Michigan, these are just examples of the kind of links you'd be looking for when you want information about which candidates are on the ballot, what issues are on the ballot. The very first thing you need to do if you're considering running for office yourself or supporting some sort of petition initiative is to figure out what all those pieces look like. How do you get on the ballot? What does your ballot typically look like? What other candidates or issues are on your next upcoming ballot? So anyway, this is from Michigan. This is through the Secretary of State website, and it's the Michigan Voter Information Center. It's supposed to give you information on voting as a voter for your area. In fact, it's supposed to give you information that you should be able to view your ballot by county, jurisdiction, and precinct. But this website, just this week, they must have just done this because when I actually clicked on this earlier this morning and throughout this week, this link was not working at all. Maybe they caught the full episode on Tuesday and Wednesday's way to get involved challenge and realize they oopsed. So now you can actually click the state primary, which was not an option earlier. And let's see, I'll just go to where we were. We were in Georgetown Township, and I actually don't even remember what precinct I was in. I want to say it was 7, or 5. I have no idea. All right. So this is just to give you an example. All right. That must have been my district because there's a partial term that was ending. That was my term. So this must have been it. But you can see which candidates would be on for the primary election. So you have for the Democrat side, all of these candidates here. And for the Republican side, you have, the 5 candidates for governor in the primary, the 1 choice for Congress, 2 for state senator, et cetera, et cetera. And this is the trustee position that it's partially ending, a partial term that ends in 2024 because that was my spot until I moved down to Florida. I would strongly encourage you, if you happen to be watching this and you live in Georgetown Township in this particular precinct, that you vote for Kirsten. She is currently serving. She was the board replacement last summer, and she's doing a phenomenal job. So if you could continue to support her, I think that would be the best for Georgetown Township. But at any rate, there is, let's let's see here. This is just an example of what I wanted to show you, one of those types of links. Then this is one of the other links I shared, which is the primary, because it's for date August 2nd, 2022. This is the official primary candidate listing for the state of Michigan, where all the races in all the districts everywhere are, so you can see when somebody filed, what their candidate committee address is, etc. You can click here. You can see if people were they withdrew their candidacy or they were disqualified. So that is the second link. The third one is this 2022 Michigan election dates. Your state probably has a similar publication if you don't live in Michigan. And as far as the Secretary of State's website in Michigan goes, it's been a nightmare and a mess for the last, year and a half, but this particular document actually does a fairly good job of how it lays out those deadlines. So you can see, okay, the state primary is August 2nd, the state general election is November 8th, different registration deadlines for voting, different deadlines for candidates, all the way down, deadlines for county and local proposals or state ballot proposals. All of those deadlines and things are in here. And if you look at the MCL numbers that are right here, this is the state statute that those dates pertain to. So, for example, this 168.623A is MCL 168.623A. So you can find that actually on the Michigan Legislature website, which they have a link to right here. So that is a good resource. This last one I wanted to share with you is a similar thing, but for Florida, for those of you who are in Florida, or again, if you're in a totally different state, I wanted to give you at least a couple different samples of what you would find, what you'd be looking for. And this is the Florida Division of Elections. There's a for voters section here. You can see election dates, special elections, voter information lookup, voter registration. You can see all kinds of information here. And so this is the last link that I wanted to share with you today. So with that being said, this is constitutional attorney Catherine Henry, and I thank you for joining me today for Friday's Freedom Fighting Tools. And I hope that you will join us tomorrow with our Restore Freedom Goodie video, and of course on Sunday our short biblical insight. And next Tuesday, we would love to have you join us live at noon on our YouTube, Rumble, or Facebook pages, which also replays later on our different social media platforms. So thank you so much for the support, everyone, and good luck in your own fight for freedom. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful weekend.